What's going on, good people? How y'all feeling today? Well, we were home for a day, and now we're back. It's unbelievable. She started running a fever around, like 6 or so yesterday. And we were still doing the Motrin and Tylenol around the clock from being discharged. So, like pain, of course, inflammation. So around 4:30 this morning, our home health nurse was, did her fever check again, and of course she was running a fever still. So I brought her back. My husband took our other baby, Shamea, to school. We sat in ER for a little bit and ran all the labs. All of her veins were just completely blown. She's had so many sticks, so just can't even get a good vein. So we're down to like her one last little vein, and if this one goes, then we have to get a pick, go to her hardwood to get the blood. Just to clear some things up, a couple of people were on my page like, I should have just left her alone. Why do that skull surgery? Well, that wasn't a cosmetic procedure. That skull surgery was necessary. If she didn't do it, then it wouldn't allow for her brain to continue to grow and develop. So we had to do the skull surgery. I'm not that person. I mean, if I'm not getting cosmetic surgery on my damn self, why would I do it on my child? But nonetheless, some people don't understand. Some people are a little ignorant, and I'm trying to figure it out myself. I'm ignorant at times with this, all of this, because if you've been following Shiloh's journey, we tried 7 rounds. We did 7 rounds of IVF, so we really wanted another child. And so we ended up getting Shiloh through a surrogate. And she was born prematurely. Both nares were blocked when she was born. So they had to go in and open up her nose. Then we realized her skull was sutured together. Where most babies have a soft spot, she didn't have that. So we knew around 6 months that would be like the big surgery that we would have to get it done. So that's what we did on last Thursday, the 31st. And the procedure went well. She had to get a blood transfusion. It was almost 7 hours. But then after, she started running a fever and blood count was low, so they had to do another transfusion. She had a bunch of little small hiccups, but overall she did well. At least we thought. She came home, and now we're back. She's now on an antibiotic to kill whatever. She's still pretty swollen. And it's so heavy because you don't want your baby to go through all that. People always say, God won't put more on you than you can bear. But it just feels unfair because just only 6 months and she spent the majority of her life in this hospital. And it's just a lot because I feel so helpless. And I mean, and I almost feel guilty now continuing to ask people to pray for my child because, I mean, what a roller coaster of emotions. You know, 1 minute it's, oh, praise God, we're home. The next minute it's, we're back. Anyway. She's like such a champ. She's taking it nicely. Her head is healing nicely. But yeah, sometimes it feels like the room is closing, like I can barely even breathe. Oh my God. But thank you for thinking of me, praying for me, giving me a safe space to vent. Yeah. Life is lifing. And a lot of people are like, why are you on social, you know, telling all your business or whatever? Well, you know what? Maybe this is a reason. Maybe my journey was supposed to be so that someone else can feel like they're not alone. Maybe they're fighting some similar battles. I know when I do research on colon atresia or craniosynostosis, it's not really much out there. So maybe I can help somebody. And all this wouldn't have been in vain. So yeah.